What's up everybody? Welcome to the video. So it's been a very long time since I did this. It's been a long time since I shot a video for YouTube. But I'm glad to announce that the Clifford Temple story is officially back. We'll be pumping out more videos just like this one and you won't want to miss them. Alright, so a lot of you know that I started an enterprise called CTgraph, and for those who don't know, CTgraph is basically a visual arts production company where we create digital visual arts such as videos, photographs, graphic design, animation, broadcast, and so much more. And to be very honest, I've had my fair share of struggles, I've had my fair share of challenges. Thankfully, CTgraph is barely 2 months, and within that 2 months I've been able to learn few tips that have been able to help me in running my own business. So if you're looking to start up your own enterprise, these are tips that would be, of course, very helpful to you. But even if you're not just a beginner such as myself, at whatever level you are in running your enterprise, these are also tips that would definitely help you at whatever stage. Number 1, don't overthink it. Now, if you're a very ambitious person, chances are you have these ideas in your head of where you see yourself, or you have these standards that you set for yourself or for the project that you want to execute. But because of the fact that you haven't gotten to that level yet, or you haven't met those standards yet, you use it as an excuse to not execute on your ideas or not to bring your enterprise to life. And this is a very, very serious issue that cripples a lot of businesses or a lot of good ideas out there, right? Because you sit down and you let your own visions, you let your own goals, you let your own dreams act as anchors that end up stagnating your ideas, and you don't execute, right? You don't go for them. And this is the reason why most enterprises don't work out eventually. The sun is scorching like right now. It's very, very hot, so I don't know, I think I need to find a shade or something if I'm going to continue this video. So like I said, don't overthink it. You don't need all the details in place. You don't need all the ideas. You don't need every single thing planned out correctly. Just go ahead and execute whatever it is that you want to execute. And this leads me to my second point. Start with what you have. So you don't need all the tools or all the knowledge or even all the skills before you can be able to execute whatever it is that you want to execute. It's always important for you to start with what you have. I mean, think about it. If human beings waited to have all the knowledge on food before eating, there would be no single person alive. Like, every single person is going to essentially be dead. So we actually had to start eating first, and it's in the process of eating that we begin to discern what is good for us and what is bad for us. And through that process of experience, we're able to compile what now comprises the nutritional literature that we have today, and we basically learn from. And that's the same way it is in every single thing in life. We have to first of all learn through experience. In fact, our brains are actually primed to learn optimally through experience, through practical, through real life experiences. That is how we learn. So you can't wait to have all the knowledge, you can't wait to have all the skill. Just dive into what you want to do and do it. It's always okay to start small. Every single professional that you see today started at some point, and that is what is important. Besides, starting small always adds a little bit of flavor to your journey. I mean, you can always look back and see where you started from and compare it to where you are now, and it's just a fun thing to do. And the third tip is to love your failures and mistakes. Since failure is an inevitable aspect of our lives, the best way you can surmount it is to simply accept it. If there's one thing you need to understand, is that you're not special, you're not different. Every single person is susceptible to mistakes and failures, and it's just something that you need to get over, you need to get used to it, and just do what you have to do. So the next time you notice yourself getting crippled or stifled by the fear of failure, ask yourself, what do you have to lose? You have to realize that if there's one thing you should fear more than failure or mistakes, is definitely regret, right? being old and thinking, oh, I wish I would have done this, I wish I would have done that, I wish I would have taken advantage of that opportunity, I wish I would have started that business. Regret is always the enemy. It's the one thing you should endeavor to fear more than failure. The fourth point, always maintain an indifference to outcome. Maintaining an indifference to outcome enables you to focus more on the process, and this is simply because the process is within your control, but the outcome is not. Understand that the outcome of your result is predicated on a lot of factors that are not within your control, and it's only going to be pointless to focus on them. So a very good way to maintain your indifference to outcomes is to develop a detachment to feedbacks, whether positive or negative. This basically means that you do not have to overvalue people's compliments or negative feedbacks. When you stop overvaluing positive feedback, invariably you insulate yourself from people's negative comments, and ultimately this just gives you much more freedom.
I've been up for 3 nights. My eyes are bloodshot red. Damn, I wanna see the sunshine. It's getting to my head. One look in the mirror, don't like what I find. I know that somewhere in there there's a good guy, but he runs away at midnight. I'm sorry that I stole your car, ain't got those tattoos on my arms that don't mean shit to me. Maybe you should pull the alarm, so I don't take it way too far. Die before I'm 23. I'm sorry, Mom. I'm sorry, Mom. I'm sorry, Mom.
Bro, Gary or rice?
Advise me.
I dey ask you now.
How many advise me?
Gary or rice? Who does this? Who eats Gary and soup with the fork? Guy, who they do this to? I think say they go bring basin who will wash hand. Like they're supposed to bring basin. Make person wash hand. Use chop this thing. So they carry give person guy. How they chop this thing there? How they chop her? They must bring bath. Who use wash hand. Chop this thing.
Yeah.
Bro, what do you think about the food?
It was a good meal. The dish is very nice.
I think
they beat my expectations.
it's not bad. It's not bad. On a scale of 10, I think the food was 9 out of 10.
Yeah.
The meat soup before local. It come out from the soup. So it's different. The taste is different from the soup.
That's good.
But it's good. It's not hard. It's soft. So try.
Number 5. Develop a growth mindset. During the course of running your enterprise, it's very important to maintain room for growth and improvement. Developing a growth mindset frees you from the prison of perfection. In the course of running your enterprise, you have to understand that you do not have to be perfect. Seriously, you don't. If you don't get it this time, you will definitely get it next time. And so what if you don't get it next time? Keep trying, give yourself that room for improvement, give yourself that space for growth. And with this mindset, you have enough room to focus on developing your enterprise. If you made it to the end of this video, I appreciate. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to click on the subscribe button and also click on the notifications button because I release videos like this and you don't want to miss them. Also, don't forget to like, and I'll see you guys in the next video.